Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arinola. In case you see me for the first time, don't make it your last time. And where have you been all your life? If you've not seen this face, join the family by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Check out my other videos, fantastic videos. I'm going to be linking some up here for you to check. And then let's get into the video of today. So we're going to continue with In My 20s series. I only have one episode there, so this is going to be the second episode, but it's going to be like the official opening of In My 20s. I'm going to be having series of my YouTube channel. It's going to be fashion review, bringing it back. I'm going to be bringing back this In My 20s series. I'm going to be including some other series so that my channel can have a little bit of direction. Do you get that? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. This is going to be the first episode in my head, though on YouTube the second episode, but this is going to be like the premiere of it all. I decided to start with etiquette. So I'm going to be starting with the essential etiquette for ladies in our 20s. This etiquette shows that you have class instantly. Anybody that comes and sees you knows that you have class. I'm going to be listing 10 of them in this episode, and maybe occasionally I can add other things because I have a lot to say about that. The first one is very key, and I see many people not abiding by this rule, by this etiquette, is to learn not to shout in public. There is a way that you're going to have your poise, you're going to have this beautiful clothing, you're going to have this beautiful stature, you have your face made up, you're looking cute, but you're just going to spoil it with shouting. Shouting in any way does not have class. It does not. Just imagine you sitting down, feeling yourself with a glass of champagne, and somebody just maybe step on your shoes and you're shouting. Just imagine how that's going to make you look in the public. So one way or the other, just try to maintain your calm whenever you are in the public. Learn to make sure that your voice does not pass a particular tone that you must have practiced a lot of time. Number 2 is what I do not know why people do. Fighting in public, for crying out loud. For crying out loud, if you find yourself in a situation where you have to fight, run away. That will solve it all. Just run away. Disappear from there. You don't have to do it. You don't have to fight. I just imagine myself seeing the video of myself circulating all over social media, fighting with somebody. I don't even want to know the reason why, but the one that provokes me the most is when you see 2 women fighting because of a man that is not even present there. But I don't want to deviate, I don't want to move into that, so let's just focus on not fighting in public. One of the key things you have to put into consideration if you want to be a woman that looks classy and looks high-end when you're in public. This next one is a little bit sentimental for me because I do not drink alcohol. I do not take alcohol, the minute of it all, I do not take at all, but it's preference. So I will not say don't take alcohol, I will say do not take too much of alcohol. You will see some people, they do not even know where they are. They've lost consciousness. You just go around throwing up around, harassing yourself, harassing people around you, and it just doesn't have a good image on the person that you are. It doesn't have a good image on the personality that you should be showcasing as a woman of standard, a woman of class, outside of your home. Let's take for instance Beauty of the Big Brother Naija house. In case you don't know her, she's an ex-housemate in the Big Brother Naija house that was eliminated because she drank. At least she said she was high, and then she started to misbehave. She was throwing tantrums and she was just harassing a particular guy, and that led to her disqualification. Every man to his kettle, but my dear, I do not find that attractive, and I don't think that anybody should find that attractive. Next thing I want to touch is time conscious. I am very in need of this class, this time consciousness. Guys, if I have a meeting by 11, if it's not 10:30, I'm not starting to prepare. I know it is a very bad thing to keep people waiting, and even if you're not keeping people waiting, just for your own sanity and for your own well-being, for your own plan, you need to know how to be conscious of time. Whenever you have people waiting for you or not, even if it's just a personal appointment, put in energy. Number 5 thing is wear clothes that you're comfortable with. So many times I see myself wearing a clothes that I really love, but once I wear a clothes and I tend to use my hand to cover my chest area, or I wear a clothes and I have to be dragging my trousers up because it's showing my bum, or I have to drag the skirt or the dress down because I am not comfortable with it, I remove it. When I wear a clothes that don't want to meet my mom on the way, I remove it. When I wear a clothes that I don't want to meet any of my religious leaders on the way, I remove it, because there are things that I am not comfortable with, number one. And when it comes to clothing, I'm the type of person that I care what people say. I do. I really do care what people say when it comes to dressing up, like dressing and going out. I really care what people say. Many people say they don't care, but I think you should actually care. Be polite to waiters. I can't be the only one that judges people from the way they react to other people. I mean 100% judging of somebody by the way they react or they act with people that are below them. Once I see the way you act to a certain situation because the person is on a lower caliber than you are, it is up. People are watching. You don't have to do this because people are watching, but if you think that the only way that you can talk good or you can make other people feel comfortable around you is by thinking that because other people are watching, go for it, give it a shot. You don't have to belittle anybody before you can stand. I preach confidence, but I do not preach pride. I think a lady should be confident in wherever situation she finds herself, but I still believe that you should not take that confidence to be pride. You have to just calm your nerves down in every situation that you find yourself and treat other people the way you want to be treated. Please close your mouth when you chew your food. I mean, close your mouth and just chew your food properly. You don't have to open your mouth before you can chew your food. It is irritating. The kind of person that when I eat with people that open their mouth and make sounds when they eat, I just get full. And it's not even as if I'm full. I just feel irritated by it. And I think a lot of people feel irritated by it, even though they don't want to tell you to your face. But I think they do. Eat your food like you bought your food, or like you have the money that you want to use to eat your food. Stop eating your food like somebody is pursuing you. It doesn't make you look like a woman of class. Don't pick your teeth openly. Okay, I'm the kind of person that believes that you should be comfortable wherever you are. I don't believe that because you want to pick your teeth, you have to go into the ladies, you have to go into the bedroom. No. I believe that if you want to pick your teeth, you can just cover up your mouth and pick your teeth wherever you are. You don't have to just bring your toothpick and just be tricking it everywhere and be making sound. It just doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look like you don't have money to pay for your food. I just think that you should be cautious about it. Take your toothpick, cover your mouth. You can use a piece of tissue if you have it there. If you don't have it, just use your hand like this and cover it and just do whatever you want to do. If it now gets to a point where you know there are particular kind of food particles that are hooked in your teeth that you have to open the whole of it before you can get it out, you can excuse yourself to go into the ladies and just use it. Number 19 is something that you will always catch me doing too. Not sitting properly. Like sit properly, sit with, I've been saying confidence and confidence and confidence, like sit with confidence. You don't have to sit and you go down the table. Sit. Feel good with the way you are sitting. You can cross your leg once in a while, because to be sincere, personally, crossing my leg is not easy for me. It is usually disturbing me. I can't do that for 1 hour. I prefer to just sit, put my two legs joined to each other and face whatever direction I want to face. You don't have to forget yourself in public. Some people will sit down and just leave their legs wide open while wearing a skirt. For crying out loud, you are a lady. Whether we like it or not, ladies should be conscious. Guys get away with so many things, but as a lady, there are some things that you just have to put into consideration. There are some things that guys will just neglect and you shouldn't neglect. The 10th thing is supposed to be my number 1 thing, but I just left it for the last part because it is something that I practice every single time. Eat before leaving your house, especially when you are going to a place where you are invited for the first time, or maybe you're going to a place where it's somebody that they invited that invited you. Do you get what I'm saying? The only time I don't eat for my house when I'm going to a wedding is when it is in our house they are doing that wedding. But once it's a neighbor inviting me, I eat. Or have it at the back of your mind that you must not eat every time that you go out. You do not know how much that can cost you for you to have eaten before going out. Because when you get to that place, you are not hungry to be looking like a gorilla that just wants to eat. It's not as if you are so hungry that you just want to eat whatever is given to you. And I'm talking about this especially on first dates. I think when you are already in a situation where you are comfortable with the person, you can eat as much as you want on that date, but just learn to eat before leaving your house. It helps you a whole lot, more than I can even emphasize. So guys, that is all for this video. I don't even know what I'm going to I don't even know that I'm going to post this video, because this is not the energy I wanted to do. This is not my energy. I don't know what's happening. I know what's happening. My supervisor just cancelled my my topic, so I know what's happening. I know what's wrong with me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things for you to correct. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.